What is up, guys? We are taking a look at Seven Deadly Sins Origin. It's a new game by Netmarble, the people that made Seven Deadly Sins Grandcross. You may have heard of it, you may have played it, you may have completely dropped the game. It's one of those gacha games that was like up here, and then as people played it, it just slowly went down as the game went through its lifetime. They announced a new game. I'm not sure how to feel about this. I haven't seen the whole trailer. I saw just a little bit of it, but I wanted to go through this whole trailer, watch it with you guys, talk about what I'm seeing here, because I did play Grandcross for a good amount of time. I don't play it really anymore, but I just wanted to look at this, see what's going on, and then give my opinions. So we're going to go ahead and start this trailer up and just talk about what's going on with this game. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. Smack the sub buttons, gotcha content and mobile content to come. And here we go. So this is, right away, you watch this trailer for Seven Deadly Sins Origin, you are going to notice it looks very similar to a very popular game that is currently out right now. The aesthetics, the visuals, the environment, it is all reminiscent of Genshin Impact. If you have seen, played, watched somebody play Genshin Impact, it's like they plucked the characters from Grandcross. They just pulled them up and they threw them into Genshin's world. I mean, there are some shots here in this trailer. It literally looks like I am watching somebody run through Mondstadt. Like, it's almost identical. The visuals look great. It's that style that just fits anime, just worlds, like right here. This literally looks like he's just diving into Mondstadt. And it scares me because it's made by Netmarble. If you have played Grandcross at all, if you have stuck with Grandcross since the beginning, you know the history of how Netmarble released the banners and the flack that they got for how that game works in terms of just trying to stay free to play, in terms of keeping up with the meta in PvP. And what's even crazy, they have announced this game here as an official sequel to Seven Deadly Sins Grandcross. I don't know what that means for the future of Grandcross. I have no idea anything about that. But if you look at Grandcross as a whole, you look at it as a game, the Seven Deadly Sins manga ended. The anime, I think the anime came to an end. I enjoyed watching it up to the last season. I think I just kind of stopped watching at that point. But I read the whole thing, and it's like they've introduced an original story into Grandcross. And now I don't know how that game's doing in terms of like revenue for the company, but if they do this complete reboot, and this game is going to be on mobile, it's going to be on console, it's going to be on PC, and I think since it literally they stated that this is a direct sequel to Grandcross, I'm assuming there's going to be a gacha element to it. I'm assuming that you can maybe pull weapons, armor, if they're really going to mirror. I mean, look at this. You even have the meter. It's just straight Genshin, but Seven Deadly Sins. This is crazy. Straight from Netmarble's site, translated, it is saying, following the success of the Seven Deadly Sins Grandcross, the Seven Deadly Sins Origin, which is being prepared as a sequel. There's people like, oh, it might be a sequel. We don't know. This is like a straight official sequel to their mobile game. And it offers a multiverse original story and open world with a high degree of freedom. So like Genshin Impact. This game contains a new protagonist and adventures of various characters appearing in Seven Deadly Sins and Apocalypse, which can be enjoyed on multiple platforms, including mobile, PC, and console. So they're basically saying, hey, we are going to take the formula of Genshin, we're going to take what we have built with Grandcross, and we're just going to blend them together into this game. And visually, if we hop back over to the trailer, if we go back, you look at these visuals here, you look how clean this combat looks and just how enjoyable this might be if it wasn't a gacha game, if you could just play through this like a normal game. It being Netmarble, it being an official sequel, there's no way that this is not going to be a gacha-based game. I can't look at this, and it being on mobile, console, PC, officially confirmed by the company that that's where it's coming, as Genshin is on mobile, console, and PC, like there's no way that they're going to try to dip into that revenue of this type of genre of game, advancing into what is like breaking that boundary of just being a mobile game, transitioning into a console game. Like I don't know. I'm so curious to try this. I'm terrified at what Netmarble might do with the banner system of how if they treat it like they did Grand Cross. It's going to be a nightmare. So let me know down below if you guys have played Grand Cross in the past, if you're still playing Grand Cross, if you tried it, if you played it for a while like I did and then dropped it, just it getting too crazy with the banners, keeping up with the competitive scene in PvP. This might be no PvP in this game. This might be the PvE version where you don't even have to worry about the competitiveness. You just pull for the weapons of the characters you like, or you pull for the characters. I have no idea. It's all a mystery. It's like the same thing with the Black Clover game. I'm very curious to see how that is going to play because I want to try that game too on this channel. So much just to talk about with this once it comes to light and we can see more about it. I'm very curious, but let me know. Let me know what you're doing with Grand Cross. Played it, dropped it, didn't like it, loved it, now you hate it, or you just still love it. I don't know. Just let me know. Smack the sub button. We've got so much mobile content to come. Gacha content, all that good stuff. Even another game of this caliber, we've got Honkai Star Rail coming, and that's a game that I'm super hyped to play, and that's another MiHoYo game, and it's turn-based Genshin, and it's just, I don't know. See you in the next video, guys. Peace.